which would later rise to 5, seeking her removal under Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution. A prima facie case was established, leading to her suspension and the setting up of a 5-member committee of inquiry to investigate the matter. The minority in Parliament, together with a coalition of political parties, staged a Save Our Judiciary demonstration to protest the suspension process. In May 2025, multiple lawsuits were filed challenging her suspension. Counsel for one of the petitioners, Ibrahim Anyas Mohammed, expressed frustration with the process, calling for a review of the removal procedure.
The decision by the President of Ghana clearly prejudices and impedes the determination of the matter in court. As you know, I am lawyer for the plaintiff in the case of Theodore Atakorte, a plaintiff who seeks to challenge the removal process and seeks a clarity from the Supreme Court as regards the processes and procedures that underline the Article 146 Clause 6 procedure. So we were in court to not only to challenge the procedure, but to also ask for further clarification as to the propriety of the process itself. Now, this decision by the President not only overreaches the ultimate decision of the apex court, it is also a usurpation of the judicial power, and it is not in the best. We are not in the best position to speak about it for now. But I can say that my client is very disappointed by such a decision by the President.
In June, the suspended Chief Justice held a press conference to address the removal process. She alleged intimidation by the committee, criticized the petitioner Daniel Ofori, and questioned Justice Gabriel Poaman's suitability to chair the committee of inquiry.
How can Justice Poaman, who gave judgment in favor of Daniel Ofori as part of a panel of Supreme Court, and whose opinion I dissented with, which has made me a target of Mr. Ofori's anger, preside over processes to remove me as Chief Justice because of complaints that Mr. Ofori has? I have already protested that there is a conflict of interest for Justice Poaman to chair the committee trying me or hearing me on Daniel Ofori's petitions. What Mr. Ofori's allegations seem to suggest is that a court user can attack the Chief Justice and ask for the removal of the Chief Justice if the Chief Justice does not agree with his case while sitting as a judge, or if his preferred judge is unable to hear his case. And now the judge who supports his case gets to preside over the removal process. Apart from these two allegations, Mr. Ofori has no interest, no personal interest in all the other allegations he's making. And he should not have been allowed to conduct a litigation against me under the disguise of an Article 146 proceeding.
In July, the suspended Chief Justice challenged the process in court and later petitioned ECOWAS court, alleging violations of her rights in connection with the removal process. Earlier on Monday, Supreme Court Justice Gabriel Scott Poaman, chair of the Article 146 Committee of Inquiry, formally presented the committee's recommendation on the first petitioner to the President, John Dramani Mahama. Reports on the remaining petitions are yet to be submitted. Hours later, the government announced her removal from office. According to the government spokesperson Felix Kwachi Ofosu, the committee found that grounds of stated misbehavior under Article 146 had been established, leading to the recommendation for her dismissal. Justice Getrude Torkornoo is credited with spearheading key judicial reforms, including the automation of Ghana's court through the e-Justice project